Hello campers! Today we're going to be talking about gardening. We're going to be talking about succulents and how to pot a sunflower and various different aspects of gardening today. We're also going to be talking about snake plants and bamboo. Hopefully we'll learn a lot.
Hello everyone. The first thing I want to get into today is succulents. So what I have here is a variety of succulents. This is actually a succulent that I have, and it is a plant. It's growing. You can see that. It's beautiful. Something that I love to do with succulents is called propagation. Propagation is where I take off one of the leaves and I put it in water first, and then once it makes roots, I transfer it to soil, and then it grows into a completely whole new plant. So I'm going to show you a little bit of that process today. What I've done here is the propagation. So as you can see, it's making roots. I put it in water a few weeks ago, and I covered it with some wrapping so that it could stay, and then I put a rubber band on it, and then I put the succulent leaves on the top and then they stayed. I just kept them there for a few weeks, and they've started to develop roots. I'm going to keep them there for a little bit longer because I want the roots to develop a little bit more, but once I have felt that they're fully developed and they're getting real close, I'm going to transfer them, and I'm going to transfer them into a pot. So as you can see here, this is that succulent, and it's very small, but it's growing, and those are whole new plants right there. They're going to grow. They're going to grow into this. Those are going to turn into this. So it's very cool. Something else that I really enjoy about propagation is that I had a succulent in my room at school, and the room was dark, and the succulent did not like that and started to die. So what I did was I took leaves from that succulent and this was that succulent. I put it in the pot, and it started to grow roots. And now I'm just kind of waiting for more of that succulent to grow. I did that a few different places. Did that over here, that's the same one, and I have a few in another pot. They're going to grow, and they're going to make whole new succulents. I'm very excited about it because now I have whole new plants. This pot right here has a whole bunch of succulents in it. It has about 4 different plants. What I'm doing here is, this plant was part of a plant that died. It's an aloe plant. What I did is I cut it at the part where it was still healthy. Now I'm just going to wait a few days before I put it in water. As you can see, it's kind of callousing. And then I'm going to put it in water so it can grow roots. And once it grows the roots, then I'm going to put it in the soil. So I'm very excited about it. This is not exactly a succulent per se, and I didn't do any propagating with it, but this is a snake plant, and I really want to tell you about the snake plant because they are really awesome. Snake plants are very durable plants. I water this about once every 2 weeks, and it's a baby one. It's not too big, but what I love about this one is that when I bring it indoors, it's going to hopefully survive because it's a durable and it's sturdy. And so snake plants are awesome. I love snake plants. Another propagation that I did, which isn't exactly propagation, this is kind of different. We're going into a different avenue now, this is going from seeds or pits. This is something I saw on the internet that I really wanted to try. This is an avocado pit. What I did was I stuck 2 picks in either side of the pit, and then I put it in a jar, filled that jar with water, and I put it about halfway in. Now I put this in about maybe a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. It has not started to develop a root yet. It did fall in accidentally. Maybe that is why it didn't do anything yet. And it might not develop. Sometimes we put seeds in, and sometimes we put things in the water and they just don't develop, and that's okay. But I'm waiting to see what's going to happen here. I'm excited, and hopefully we get some results. Speaking of seeds, this is my lemon. What I did here is we were eating salad one night. We put some lemon in it, or it was broccoli, I'm not sure. But we were eating. We had lemon. I saw the lemon had seeds in it. I just got excited. I said, I want to grow some lemons. And I washed the seeds off, and I put a whole bunch of them in here. And nothing is growing yet. And this was also around the time I put the avocado in the water. And we are just waiting to see what happens. As I said before, nothing might happen. We might get a lemon tree. We just don't know, but we're excited. Another plant I wanted to show, because I really love this plant and I think that it's a great plant, is my bamboo. I got this bamboo a little while ago, and I think it's drying a little bit over here, but that's okay. We might have to cut that part off, but it's okay at the rest. And it's in rocks, it's not in soil. And I just really love my bamboo plant, and I just wanted to show everyone today. I would highly recommend. This is my sturdy grapevine, growing and growing. It grows the length of that usually and more. What we're gonna see here soon are tiny, tiny grapes forming. I don't see any quite yet, but we use these grape leaves to make Greek yapraikia, and the leaves aren't quite ready yet to pick. Towards the end of the season they are, and we pick them. And here are some very, very small grapes on the grapevine. What I have here is my fig tree that I have planted. It is low on the ground. It makes figs every year. Here are the plants. It's growing slowly but surely. Towards the end of the season, we will get some figs. So we're going to plant the sunflower. I have put some soil in here from this bag. And then I got some extra soil because we had some extra soil. Because this is a really big container. And I'm going to take the sunflower very carefully, and put it in here. And what we're going to do is just press it down a little bit. There's some that fell on the ground. We're going to put it in here. And we're just going to put some soil in. And yeah, we have planted the sunflower. And this sunflower is blooming already. There's sunflower over here. The second sunflower that didn't bloom quite yet. We didn't really end up using the shovel as much, but instead of using your hands, you can use the shovel. And if any of the dirt needs to be through, like the dirt, you just go like this with your dirt, and you just make sure it's not all bunched together. I have another sunflower already planted, but this one, as you can see, is not quite blooming yet, but it will be. Our next step is to water it. So let's get with the watering. Our next step is to water it. So I have the hose right here. We're just gonna make sure that we make it very wet in there. We want the plant to be fully saturated. We're gonna do that. And then I'm here with the hose, so I might as well water my tomato plant. Something I like to do in gardening, and this is something you very much do not have to do, is with my tomato plant, at least, I made a little rock. I got a little rock and then I painted on tomato on it. So this is like a marker you can use. There are different kinds of markers. This is just a way to help keep track of your plants. I'm gonna put this in. But yeah, this is a great way to plant a sunflower, and now it's all ready to go. Hello campers, I hope you had a lot of fun today learning about gardening, like propagation, and how to plant a sunflower. Hope you go on to have a great rest of your day.